And first medal for Grenada and then the gold medal. It's really impressive, and I think, like the ambassador said before, and that's really the important point. It's of course the pride of seeing this athlete bringing home the medal, but also the values that he is representing, that are the values of your country, but also the values, of course, of the United Nations, where we are working here. And I think that's really an important and impressive point and an example, I think, for us all.
I'm Rodney Charles. I am the ambassador for Trinidad and Tobago to the United Nations. I'd like to congratulate you on the achievement of your Grenadian youth. I think it is an example for all of us, yourself and Jamaica, in terms of what are the possibilities. I understand that on a per capita basis, your population is 110,000 and you have a gold medal. So you are ranking on a per capita basis 1, 2, 3 in the world. And I think that speaks to the talent in the Caribbean. While we in Trinidad are a little jealous, and I'll be honest, we're a little jealous, but then as fellow CARICOM citizens, we honor you, we welcome you, we appreciate what you have done. And I can assure you that Trinidad and Tobago will come.
You come. But don't feel bad, because I grew up enjoying the cyclist Roger Gibbon, right, from back in the day, and Crawford, right, from back in the day. So I mean, you have a tradition of winners coming out of Trinidad,
and we are really glad for Grenada this time. The hope for your country and my country is that we can build on this, so it is not a one-shot thing. So it provides opportunities for our young people, so that they can pursue a life away from crime and towards something that is beneficial to our country.
Investing.
So once again, congratulations to Grenada. As we say with respect to this.
Yes.
For whatever.
And back on never. Well, this is a good chance, Ambassador, for us to welcome our colleague from Ambassador of South Africa.
Yeah. Sawubona.
South Africa.
Sawubona kunjani?
Unjani.
Okay. Where did you learn that?
I in New York.
Oh, okay.
Tell me your full name, please.
My full name is Baso Sangu.
South Africa is in the Olympics as well, doing wonderful.
No, thanks God, we're doing very well. But today we've come to say congratulations to Grenada for this good and great achievement. You know, it's a great breakthrough. We need more gold, and we wish that they could still have more gold before the end of this Olympic Games. Yeah.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
What is South Africa doing with young folk as it relates to sports and athleticism?
Exactly that. You know, you remember in just under 2 years ago, we hosted the 2010 World Cup, FIFA World Cup, and it has one of the motivations was to expose our young people, you know, to the great contribution that sports can make in their lives. And we continue to build on that, and you know, provide facilities, provide funding, you know, provide guidance, provide training, all that they need to ensure that as many young people as possible could join into the game of sport in different categories. Gold, yeah.
Oh, I'm Angela Comfort de Charge. I'm actually for Jamaica, but I'm actually the deputy permanent representative for Jamaica.
In New York?
In New York. Okay. And I'm telling you, I had a wonderful occasion watching the race and seeing Kirani.
We had to also congratulate Kirani as well as Usain for his accomplishments and what he's been doing so far.
Usain is they call him a legend now, yes. And so fitting for him to be a legend. But we have many athletes, and as you realize, they've all been doing very well. Sometimes we don't medal, but at the same time, they have put so much hard work in. So we still love them, we give them praise, and we congratulate them. But today is Kirani's day, and Grenada should be commended for its wonderful. What I realized with Grenada is that you start big. You started at gold.
That's right.
First medal.
That's right.
A gold. Kirani, as a sister from the Caribbean, I'm so proud of you. Jamaica, the Jamaican government, the Jamaican people are so proud of you that you join us in this momentous occasion when the Caribbean continues to rise in the World International Athletic Championships. You deserve it. You are a mentor. Many young people in Grenada will follow your footsteps in being positive, hardworking. The attitude that you've shown as an athlete, as your ambassador just indicated in New York, is extremely exceptional. And for that, I personally know that many young people will follow in your footsteps, and this will not be the first gold, nor will we have one more silver or one more bronze from Grenada. It will be many medals to come. So stay focused and bring along the youths of Grenada with you as you progress further in international athletics. You're a wonderful champion indeed, and I thank you so much for flying the flag of another Caribbean country very high at the international level. Thank you, Kirani, for being a wonderful athlete.
We are celebrating a very special day today, and we had this reception, if I could call it that.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your feelings as ambassador first, and then your personal feelings, reaction to the whole beautiful moment in our history.
Thank you. Well, first of all, let me begin by thanking you for coming and documenting this. We here at the UN, our responsibility is to show Grenada off to the world and to make sure that the world understands and loves Grenada. And I think the victory of Kirani James has been an opportunity for us to achieve that. The pride that we feel as Grenadians is as a result of his achievement. And here at the UN, there is a big emphasis on youth. Youth as ambassadors through sports and through positive engagements in the world. He has been, he's made it possible for us to take this message of the UN and carry it and to show it off by his own achievement. So it was really a moment of humility for us here at the Permanent Mission to be able to receive the international community to come and toast Kirani and salute him, his achievement, and all the athletes who have taken part in the London Olympics.
I know there's a whole Grenada Center team. There was not, I mean, we of course we focus on Kirani and his gold, but there's a team of
10. Kurt Felix. We have 2 redheads, male and female. We have Rondell Bartholomew, and so on. So we've had a full team, and I want to congratulate all of them. Unfortunately, we suffered some injuries and therefore withdrawals. But at least 6 of our athletes performed really well in the runoffs and in the semifinals and so on, and of course in the finals. So I think that our athletic ability as a country is really growing, both in the quality of the work that you see with our athletes, and of course the numbers have increased.
And talk to the coaching staff as well.
Well, naturally we want to pay tribute to the coaches. When I spoke earlier on, I said that Kirani stands on the shoulders of giants, including his coaches. The Grenada coaching team has really done well. You see that in the primary and pre-primary sports. I've been a little bit separated from all of that in a few years, and I'm even forgetting more than I wish to forget. But in the sports, national sports activity, you see the youngsters coming up. Yes, and I think the coaches are taking sports very seriously as an avenue of youth achievement and excellence. And hats off to the coaches. Keep the young people engaged in sports. It's good for them, their bodies, their mental health, their social and humanitarian development. Look at what Kirani did with the young man from South Africa, the W amputee. He felt compelled to show him not compassion, but equality, generosity, to share the joint humanity as 2 runners. And I think all of that comes from the families, the coaches who say to them, you're running to win, but you're running for the joy of being a good sportsman or a good sportswoman.
Good world citizen.
Citizen of the world. Citizen.
Talk to me now, and all of the official formalities out. Talk to me about Desima Williams, Grenadian, reacting and responding to Kirani's win.
Pride, straight out pride and joy. I used to run long distance and I used to do long jump, and I love running, and so I felt a little bit of my youth
You want to go back on the track?
I want to go back, and it actually makes you feel like that you want to get out there and run. And so I felt that, but we went to the UN to look at it, and we were, being typical Grenadians, we were just jumping up, and people were looking at us, and they realized that it meant victory for the country, and we are just very happy. And I also want to pay tribute to his parents. I understand that they were offered to come up to London, and they say they want to stay at home and receive whatever victory he would bring in the community that nurtured him. I love that. I respect that. Yes.
Look in the camera and say specifically to him from the heart your honest and true feelings towards him.
Kirani, I like the person that you are. You are a skilled athlete, that's clear, and I want you to grow in that arena more and more. But I think you have within you the kernel of an outstanding human being. I've watched you. You're genuine, you're sincere, you're loving, you're warm, you're focused, and those are the things. I wish you were my son. I wish you were my son, because I see in you a young man that I could be proud of, and I think you are everybody's son. We feel connected to you, and we want to help you. I don't think there's a possibility, but I think we need to caution you to keep your feet grounded. Not let early youthful victory tarnish you in a negative way. Watch for that. Don't watch for the headedness that comes with it. But I think, as I said, that you have a heart, you have a soul, you're connected to the reality of the values of your people. We're very, very proud of you. And obviously, in my own personal capacity, I'm here to support you. And in my professional capacity, I'm here to help you grow and develop. There's been a proposal, I think it's from you, John Crow, which I've been floating with other CARICOM ambassadors, to bring all the Caribbean athletes to the United Nations to make a stance on the excellence of Caribbean youth and what we are doing as achievers, and to motivate other youth. So Kirani, stay on standby with Usain Bolt and Ms. Price and others. We'll see if we can work that out. But I just want to say to Grenada, it's a great national moment for us, and we deserve to work harder to get more Kiranis, because there are many of them coming up who need our support. Thank you.
Thank you. Is it possible maybe we could know, after he won Daegu, he got the street named after him? Golf people say it's now Kirani Town. Is it possible that we might look to name the stadium after him? Possible? I don't know.
Well, I tell you, we have to be cautious. We can't. He's 19. He's got a long career ahead of him in anything that he chooses to do, and there are many, many other achievers. Just not to take anything away from Kirani, but to go back to people like Akima Paul and her academic achievements, to go to all the reason, I forget his first name, 2 years ago he graduated at the top of his class in St. George's University Medical School. The young woman, the top of the class again this year, was a young Grenadian woman. So we have a lot of young people who are achieving, and sports is marvelous, but it is not the only arena in which we have excelled, and therefore we should just keep ourselves a little bit balanced and save the space for others as well. As he achieves the pinnacle of sporting excellence, we must know that there are so many other areas. We have also had the national debating Caribbean winner was from Grenada. So literary excellence. We have Quincy Bullin, the musician, his father Eddie Bullin, and we have Grenada is just bubbling with achievement, with talent. We have won the gold 10 consecutive times in the Chelsea Flower Show. We have become the top. We are the top this year of 77 countries in the ease of doing business. So we are doing quite well, and we just need to accumulate all our positive outcomes and let them be our motivation. So hail to Kirani, hail to Guav, hail to Kirani Town, and I will just use those names interchangeably.
Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ambassador Desima Williams. Desima Williams, of course, Grenada's ambassador to the United Nations.